Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over a few things. I've had a bunch of questioning stuff that has occurred in the last couple days and answering a few of you guys' questions. First thing I want to say is this is mainly directly over the Discord server because I need to talk about it a little bit more. Some people don't fully understand or take it too seriously. Not going to question what's going on here. The first thing I do want to bring up about the Discord server, it is still being worked on, so it's nowhere close to being done. So even if you guys got into the Discord server, you guys could physically tell that there's still work in progress. When I release it, it's probably still going to be considered as beta, which means it's not fully released yet. I really don't have a direct release date yet, but it's just constantly going over everything to make sure everything's right, everything's set, where when I do publish it, I do fully publish it, then it's right. It's in the right path. It doesn't it's not crazy. Everybody's selling these coin books. There's such a deal, not of course almost 50,000 each, but that's perfectly fine. But the biggest thing with the Discord server, okay, we have rules in place. Everybody knows rules. You got rules to keep everything where it's supposed to be. When you break a rule, it downgrades it. It's like a job. If you don't follow the rules, you're gonna get terminated or fired. It's there to keep you responsible. I do want to talk a few things on that. Okay. Applications, job application. Well, not really job applications because you guys not really getting a job, but moderator applications. I have several applications in, and so far I've hired 7 staff members. They will be back opened up. So if you guys want to apply, I'm going to figure something out and make applications a little easier than me having to sit there and answer, or I'll tell you 15 million different questions. It's really not 15 million. It's literally just 4 questions. See how you do. If you do pretty good, then you move to the 10 question stage. If you do good at the 10 question stage, then you automatically, you become a staff member. I'm going to say this. If you do the applications, don't make weird jokes. I have already had a few. So yes, if you're listening, you're not the only one. If you have been kicked from the Discord server and it says application expired or whatever, you will have to retake the 10 questions over again. You passed 4, but you got to retake the 10 questions again. Applications are going to be open for a very, very long time. It's not going to be open just for 5 days. I mean, it's going to be open for probably months because I want to get active staff. Do fully understand. Becoming a staff member does not give you any benefit. I want you to understand that. It will give you no benefits. So, most people, it's like I was sitting there and say, the difference between a player and a staff member is if a player fails to follow the rules, they're going to get punished. They may get a light punish, they may get a harsh punish. If you're a moderator, staff member, any type of the staff rank, and you break a rule, and if if it's a rule that's punished, you're going to get punished at the max because you chose to choose that path. You're taking the responsibilities of becoming a staff member, knowing what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. It's the basic rules. Basic questions I always ask is, do you understand Roblox/Discord/MyTOS? Now, MyTOS is really partially Roblox and Discord. So if you follow them two, then you're following mine. Do you fully understand? No bullying, no harassing, no abusing your rank, no cross trading. It's one of the biggest ones I see all the time that occurs, and it's like, don't know why. No swearing, the basic rules. For my direct moderators, something that I have to explain multiple times is swearing. It's I have Dino, which is a bot, and on Discord, and he deals with it. They deal with the cuss words. What you get if you do get anybody that is swearing, they're bypassing the filter. So they have figured out a way. Well, guess what? That's where you get them at. They can't say that they did it on accident because they didn't do it on accident. Oh, it's autocorrect. It's how you bypassed it is not autocorrect. It's not possible. Except if you have it built into your device. But yeah, that's that part. Staff team has logs. So they have to log everything. They kick someone, they mute someone, if they warn someone, if they ban someone, they have to log it with proof. They have to show that they actually did it. They have a rule sheet. All it says is the rule sheet, and it'll say like mute/kick/ban. That means that they can mute you for ever how long they want. They can kick you for, there ain't like a time kick where like Minecraft you could kick somebody on your own server and it's like 30 minutes or whatever. But if you, now ban, they can ban you forever how long. There's whatever they feel like is harsh. So if they feel like swearing should be I'm not going to take it like, oh, you accidentally spammed. I'm going to have to put you in timeout for basically 7 days. We're not that harsh. I mean, we are harsh that you're going to get a warning for it, possibly a minute timeout, to reread over the rules. But it's just basic stuff. It's common sense. If you feel like you're comfortable becoming a Discord staff member for my group, anybody's welcome. And just like I was saying before, anybody and everybody is welcome. We don't care about anything. Now there is going to be rules up in there. One of the rules, which I don't like talking about all the time, is religion. Religion is one talks about it, and then somebody else is going to talk about a different religion, and then we're going to have an inconvenience. They're going to sit there and fight because they're like, no, this is right. No, this is right. We don't want it. So yes, religion will not be talked about on the Discord server because I feel like somebody is going to make the mistake and talk about it, and then someone's going to get hurt over it, and then they're going to sit there and complain and chat about it, and then it's just going to start World War III in chat, and I don't want that to occur. So there are going to be rules. Every server has rules. Anybody's welcome, no matter race, gender, religion. I care less who you are. If you want to join in, you're welcome. Everybody's welcome. If you don't play Discord, or not Discord, if you don't play Roblox, you're welcome. If you just want to come in there and chat with the community, go for it. But do fully understand that we do have rules in place. We follow by the rules. If you don't follow by the rules, you're going to get punished. That's just how it works. And like I said before, if you apply as a moderator, take the interview serious to a point. Don't make jokes. I've already had somebody troll and they've already been permanently blacklisted from interviews. And he did an interview 20-something days ago. And I don't feel like blacklisting people. So, because once you're blacklisted from one thing, you're blacklisted from it all. So, blacklist just means you can't do nothing. If I blacklist you from YouTube, you can't comment anything, and I think even sometimes I don't even think you can even see the channel. I know you can hide users, but then I think there is an actual thing you can do where they can't see nothing from your channel. But that's just how I am. And like I said before, I'm a family-friendly channel. I try not to be harsh. But sometimes people have to learn. It's just how it goes. But back to the couple small little things before I end this video. The Titanic giveaway, which starts tomorrow and ends Sunday. I still got to get more diamonds, of course. I ain't got enough for a Titanic. Well, I actually do, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. First thing I do want to talk about. I've had some recommendations. I've had people talk about more how to make profit. I don't mind making a video like that. Pet Simulator Go and Pet Simulator X. Some people wanted that and requested it, and I'm going to make it. Do fully understand that it's not going to be like this week. I'll try my best to get it out next week, but I'm not guaranteed. But we'll just see where it goes. Thursday, live stream. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for the support. I really do. I'm probably going to go live stream just in a minute. So if you guys are watching this, I'm probably live. But anyways, see you guys later. And like I said before, anybody's welcome in the Discord server. Not trying to advertise it, but you guys want to join when it opens, you're freely welcome. Bye.